Hello, CountSacke here, back with another Minecraft video. Today, I'm here to show you an old record beaten. This is the new smallest pillar door. That pillar door has been a record for me for a very long time, but now this is a new pillar door. Since the amazing stuff with observers, now stuff is possible. It is now compacted, and let's actually just get into the opening and closing of this thing right away. So here's the opening. It's a little spammy, but it works. There, that's the closing, and here's the opening again. This is our previous smallest. Very compact already. It's 24 blocks. I actually put it as 18. Because I don't know why some people don't include some things that are pretty important. I am looking at it right now. Some people did not include it. Yeah, or sometimes it would be up top here and they didn't include it, but it actually is part of the door. But it was still the smallest at the time. Although if I put it at 24 block, if I actually was honest and said it was 24 blocks, it would be equal to what the record was. The quote-unquote record was, but it wasn't actually that size. It was a little bigger, but yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that, because either way, I have a new record for it. I beat my previous one, and now I have a smaller one. So let's actually get into the redstone of this thing. Obviously it kind of uses slime blocks, but it's still seamless. Furnace in the ground does not mean that the furnace was used in the redstoning, meaning that it was not it is seamless. So what? Unmovable blocks are still blocks. Yet again, I'm not gonna complain to you guys. You can believe what you want, but still, in my opinion, it's still seamless. And now, here is the new pillar door. Yup. It is 3 wide by 5 tall, a volume of 15 blocks. 15. Although unless you unless you include the space that is needed up here for when you when the door opens and closes. Well, but I don't really, no one really includes that in their dimensions, so it's still 15 blocks. So, yeah, this actually took me a while to make. I came up with one that was 18 blocks, but I said, it can be smaller. So, it took me some time to make, but I finally have it. So now, let's actually open and close it. There you go! Open and close. Amazing. It is such amazing to me. I love it so much. So now for the tutorial. If you open up the shulker box, as you can see, this is all the stuff you need. So yeah, let's actually, you can actually even craft. This is how much stuff this is the stuff you needed to craft this thing. If you were to go into the crafting table using these materials, you would actually get all the materials you need with some extras. Yes, some extras. You would get a few more stairs and pillar. And one more pillar. So yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, not that much to be honest. Stone is pretty easy. You just kind of need to chop 3 cobblestone into a furnace with some coal or maybe wood. I don't know. Yeah. Dang, I'm coughing a lot now. So yeah, let's get into the tutorial of this thing. Oh, I actually even forgot a repeater there. My bad. Sorry, guys. So, what you're going to want to do is that, first you're going to want to do is place a block with a lever on top of it. So, that is done. Why am I coughing a lot? Then what you're going to want to do is place a block facing in this direction, with a sticky piston facing that direction. Now what you're going to want to do is place an observer facing in this direction. Now, yeah, and then place a 4-tick repeater with a sticky piston right there. Then what you're gonna do is place a sticky block, slime block, then another slime, and then a observer facing upward. Make sure that the the output is facing upward. Then a sticky piston on top of it with a red, slime block right next to it. Then some stairs like here, and then a quartz right there. And then you can place a block right there to make sure that you can have a straight walkway. That is it. That is it. Your whole pillar door done. And I'll actually be getting into the explanation a bit. Okay, there are two circuits for this. So the first circuit, the setup itself. This is the setup. So as you notice that the observer blocks test for updates. So even if you were to power this, you may notice it actually ends up spitting the block up because the position was moved. It gets a block update. Because the observer block moved, it actually gives out an update, and then it ends up giving a one-tick pulse to the sticky piston. That's why it has to face upward, and then it ends up spinning the block like so. Although, if you retract it, as you can see, nothing really happens. Although, if you power this again, as you can see, it gets the block again, but, whoops, my bad. And then it actually retracts and gets the block again. Basically, all you just need to do is do that. And this is the circuit that pretty much does it. This is not even part of it. This is the circuit that does it. So, how does this work? First it needs to do this. So your closing is basically just doing this. Although, and then once you turn off the lever, it does this. So basically, this is what happens when you take this out. So now, as you saw here, what happens is that it extends upward and then retracts. Luckily enough for me, a 4-tick pulse is enough for this thing to work. If it's any less, it would not work. It has to be 4 ticks exactly. So what happens here? First of all, when you actually power this, first thing it does is that this gets powered, extends, the whole entire thing closes. Because as I explained here, this thing pushes up, this thing is 1-tick pulse. I'm coughing, dude, gosh. So, and then actually, and then when you power this block, it ends up spitting this upward. Although, just remember this: if you move an observer, it ends up detecting block. It ends up getting block updates and sends out a pulse. Although since this is extended, it's not really going to be giving a power to anything. So yeah. So then what happens is that when you unflick the lever, it does this. It ends up retracting like so. And then this, you notice is that, oh hey, the block is no longer powered and then it decides to 1-tick pulse retract. And then as you can see, it notices there's a block update. And then it gives out a 1-tick pulse, but then it's turned into a 4-tick pulse by this repeater. And then it does your final retraction. That is pretty much how the whole thing works. So yeah, very proud of this one. Oh my gosh. Very proud of it. This really actually did take me a while. It actually, as for as simple as it may seem, it actually took me quite a long time to make. Because of trying to do this pulse again. That is the hardest part of doing this thing. I am very proud of this. I hope that you guys really enjoy this pillar door, and I would like to thank so much of you guys for being there for me. So, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.